Well, good morning. Wait, it's not actually morning. What time is it right now? Actually, hold on. Oh, it's 1:20 in the afternoon, actually. So today is one of those days, guys. It's one of those days, okay? And I want to explain to you the situation, but first let me tell you what the plan is, okay? Right now, we got to go buy a truck, okay? I know. You're probably thinking, you're already writing your comment, Alex, what on earth do you mean buy a truck? Don't you like enterprise rentals? And yes, I do. I absolutely love enterprise rentals, and I will be doing enterprise for a very, very long time. But we have an issue. We don't have a home truck, and that's what I need. I need a home truck that can also hotshot. And the problem right now is my 2015 is junk, and I'm gonna post it for sale, and hopefully it sells. But in the meantime, I do need a truck that can actually make me a couple bucks. So I went to the bank and I took out $22,000 worth of cash. And having this much cash in my hand is like jittery as all heck. I'm never nervous, but having $22,000 cash is so terrifying and so scary that I absolutely hate it and I do not want to do it again. So I'm really nervous, but we're gonna drive up to the seller and we're gonna buy the truck, and hopefully it's okay. But in reality, I don't know, because there's a couple of issues. First and foremost, it's a farmer, and he said, Alex, I only want cash. I won't even take a cashier's check. Okay, and so to tell you like how hard it is to take out $22,000 worth of cash, first of all, you got to give him your social. Second of all, you give him your driver's license. And third of all, I went to 2 different banks. I didn't even go to, one bank didn't even have enough cash. Think about that. And so I had to go to 2 different banks, and it was hard. But the other thing is, not only does he not have a title and he preferred cash, didn't even want a cashier's check, he, what else? Wait, that's it. Yeah, I think that's the 2 big issues. In reality, like the truck is it's a fairly priced, you know, there's nothing, it's not like some kind of shady, crazy price that's unrealistic. So it's fairly priced, but I've been talking to a couple of people and they said that those 2 things, cash only and a no title, is super red flag. So we're gonna see, like what the situation is, but I'm gonna tell them like, hey, we're gonna record it on camera. That'll be, you know, if anything, that'll serve as evidence. And then we're gonna have to go to a notary to get a bill of sale signed, because that's one of those things that I read online that you should do when there's no title in hand. He says the title's at the DMV, but he did buy it just 2 months ago. So why is he selling it so fast? I don't know. He said he's a Ford fan, so who knows? Who knows? I mean, he could be a good guy or he could be a scammer. And I guess that's what we should call the video. We're gonna find out if Alex gets scammed out of $22,000. Oh man, guys, I'm nervous as heck, but still, it's a nice truck. So we're gonna hit the road, and I gotta take the whole family with me. We're gonna go hit the road and we're gonna go pick this truck up. All right, I am here. Let's go meet with him. Alex, man, nice to meet you. Okay, so here it is, huh? And it's okay if I open it up? Really quick, let me tell you a little bit about the truck, because I didn't do a really good job of recording. So anyways, I believe, if I recall correctly, first of all, I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was somewhere in like northern Texas, and I believe it was a 2012 with like 260,000 miles. And it was a mega cab, and like you see in the video, they had that flatbed on it. You know, I didn't really care about the flatbed. I just wanted a mega cab, and it sucks that it didn't work out. But yeah, it was 265,000 miles, 2012. It had the 68 RFE transmission, and it was like an oil field truck. And because the oil field is not doing super hot in coronavirus, somebody sold it off. Well, boys, some good news and some bad news. The good news is I think I dodged a lemon. The bad news is now I don't have a truck. So yeah, sucks. Really does suck. And I can explain here. I'm gonna get back to the house. Let's sit down. Let me explain to you what's going on. I really was excited about buying it. I really was, but there's a big discrepancy, a big massive problem, and first and foremost, the guy that posted the Facebook ad, I'll just put this real quick. So the guy that posted the Facebook ad isn't the same guy that's selling it. This guy doesn't have a Facebook. He doesn't know, basically never even uses Facebook. But the guy that I was messaging was like, that's one of his employees. And so I messaged the guy. I'm like, hey, does it have any known issues? Does it have any problems? What maintenance has been done? And the guy several times reiterated, like, no issues, no problems. And so I thought I was gonna get a truck that didn't have a check engine light. I thought I was gonna get a truck that didn't have a service 4x4. I thought I would get a truck that didn't have a DPF problem, a turbo sensor problem. You know what I mean? I really thought I was showing up here to get a truck that's mechanically somewhat okay. And I showed up, and this thing, you know, I can't record while I'm driving, but we took it to O'Reilly's down the road, and literally the guy at O'Reilly says there's no boost, low boost, boost sensor, emission, DPF. Hold on, motorcycle. DPF sensor's clogged, and right when I jumped into that truck, I literally said, this truck seems underpowered. And it's because the dude has a bad actuator or something like that, and yeah, so I really think in this situation I did dodge a. So that means the search continues for a 4th gen. All right, now a couple final thoughts in closing. Guys, first of all, don't send me a bunch of trucks for sale because I already found a truck. I'm actually flying out to go buy it in 2 days of me recording this video. So I did find a truck, so that's coming up in the next video. But the main thing is, you know, I really told myself, I'm like, if there's anything wrong with this truck, I'm not gonna buy it. And there was a whole bunch wrong with that truck, a whole bunch, right? So, and most of which would be probably at 260,000 miles, you need a new turbo or a new actuator, which at that point is just easier to do turbo. You might need the exhaust manifold. His DPF was clogged. Like, we literally, I don't think I expanded on it really well. We literally drove it to O'Reilly's and had them scan all the codes, and there was like 6 permanent check engine codes, 6. 3 of which were like boost, right? Boost related. Boost sensor, boost low pressure, manifold boost pressure. Like, so really that's like I literally said, it felt so underpowered that I was like, hold on, this truck. And the guy was telling me, oh yeah, I could drive California as is right now, pulling my trailer. I'm like, what? Like, I don't like when someone that's selling you something doesn't know what they're talking about, right? And so I told myself if something was off, I would walk away. And I wanted to buy it because it was a mega cab, and there were very few mega cabs at $22,000. That's what it was. It was 22 grand. Very few mega cabs. And I wanted to get one, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, dude, look, you have $3,000 at least in repair bills. At least. Turbo, DPF, right? At least. How about you come down in price for me? Come down to 20 and we could make it work. And he's like, I'm not negotiating $1 less because I know I could take it to the dealer's auction, and my buddy who's a dealer will sell it to me at that price point. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to go get a truck that I can't then go use right away. And that was the plan. I had a customer load like 2 days later, and so total failure, unfortunately, and that it sucks, but just when you're out there buying stuff, man, just if it doesn't feel right, just walk away. Just walk away. And I felt so good walking away. I took that $22,000 and put it right back into the bank. They were like, oh, what, the truck didn't work out? I'm like, no, it didn't. You know what I mean? So just like they gave me the cash all rolled up with the bands and whatnot, I brought it right back to them. You know what I mean? So there you go. Anyways, that's the story of me trying to buy a truck and crashing and burning and failing at it. Yeah, I'm very excited to show you the new truck. I think it's going to be something really special. So stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.